Hi, this is part two of the hands-on training devices. We were getting ready to discuss the different devices. The first one we will discuss is the leaking pipe stand. The pipe stand is assembled from water pipe and various fittings and can be supplied with water using a garden hose or any other suitable source. Points of release such as holes, broken pipes, loose connections, and leaking valves allow trainees to practice a variety of containment techniques on pressurized leaks. The pipe stand is a freestanding device assembled from water pipe. Galvanized metal pipe and fittings are recommended for strength, although PVC tubing can be used if weight is a concern. The incorporation of cam lever couplers allows easy disassembly for storage. The device can be supplied with water using a garden hose or any other suitable source. Various points of release and thereby repair operations can be simulated with the pipe stand. For example, holes of various sizes and shapes can be drilled, cut, or ground into the pipes. Trainees are required to repair those holes using pipe repair clamps or improvise similar items. Likewise, leaks can be created by loosening connections or fittings. This requires that trainees use suitable wrenches to tighten the connections to stop the leaks. Other sources of release may be stopped simply by closing the valves. One major advantage offered by a device such as the pipe stand is that it is very versatile. The size and types of pipes and fittings and damage to them are limited only by the training objectives, student prerequisites, and trainer imagination. Here's a picture of the leaking pipe stand schematic. Items such as the pipe stand can be used to teach good operating procedures. Students can be shown that by placing a container below the gate valve and opening the valve before beginning repair operations, they can confine most of the spillage occurring during the operation while reducing the pressure on the leaks they are repairing. Thereby, they will be minimizing their personal contamination. Here's the cam lever, and that helps to make the pipe stand easier to store when not in use for disassembling. The leaks can be created by loosening any of these fittings or connections. The pipe stands are cheap and easy to design and build. Skills required are minimal and parts needed are readily available. Here's another piping training system that was built. This one is a bit more elaborate but serves the same purpose. I also have a picture of a pipe stand and the flange pipe that is utilized for training. The flange stand provides practice and tools used for containment operations, and the pipe stand here is very cheap and easy to build and very versatile. The next device that we will discuss is the General Containment Training Device. It's also known as the Leak Monster. It's built using a junked water heater tank. It allows practice in a variety of containment operations, and it requires 6 separate repairs for completion. If all repairs are done correctly, a surge of water blows 6 table tennis balls out of the top of the device. This device can be very challenging, especially for trainees working in Level A chemical protective equipment. Trainees are instructed to repair flowing leaks as they occur. A pre-assembled toolkit from which they must select tools and equipment to use in repair operations should be provided. As existing leaks are stopped, new leaks appear as the water level rises inside the tank. As the device is used, trainees perform procedures such as the following to repair all the leaks. Install a 1.5-inch pipe repair clamp over a large hole in the incoming pipe. This will allow water to flow into the tank. Tighten bolts on the upper heater element mounting plate. Install a toggle plug through a small circular hole in the sidewall of the tank. Use chains and load binders to latch a gasket and metal backing plate over a large, irregularly shaped hole in the sidewall. Install a 1-inch pipe repair clamp over a hole in the incoming pipe. And install a fully opened gate valve onto a pipe nipple on top of the tank and then fully close the valve. The tallest pipe attached to the tank contains 6 table tennis balls. If all 6 steps are correctly executed, a surge of water would blow these balls out of the top of the pipe as the gate valve is closed. This serves as a visual indication of a successful outcome. Here's a picture of the leak monster where the tennis balls are coming out after completing the 6 steps successfully. Here's a diagram of the leak monster and all of the components. And this diagram shows the 6 steps that must be completed in order. First step, you install a 1.5-inch pipe repair clamp over a large hole in the incoming pipe. This will allow water to flow into the tank. Second, tighten the bolts on the upper heater element mounting plate. Third, install a toggle plug through a small circular hole in the sidewall of the tank. Fourth, use chains and load binders to latch a gasket and a metal backing plate over a large, irregularly shaped hole in the sidewall. 5. Install a 1-inch pipe repair clamp over a hole in the incoming pipe. 6. Install a fully open gate valve onto a pipe nipple on top of the tank and then fully close the valve. And this is where the 6 tennis balls will come out from the top.